okay, okay.
She wanna do, she wanna do. Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do when they come for you?
Oh, okay.
She wanna do, she wanna do. Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do when they come for you?
Oh, okay.
She wanna do, she wanna do. Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do when they come for you?
Oh, there you go.
She wanna do, she wanna do.
UPs was shot entirely on location in DeKalb. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mondays are a pretty slow day for me. I'm off duty half the day. I usually go to the rec center, work out, and looks like we got something going on over here. We got a 222 here on lot H. Hey! Bring it up! Now! Right now! Okay. Wait. Slow down. Okay, come over.
I am not taking it.
taking it.
I'm not taking it. I am not taking it.
Okay. What's going on?
I went in to pay a parking ticket, left the car there 2 minutes. I come out. She is trying to give me this ticket. I asked what happened. No explanation. Yes, I did. I did too.
You're talking to me.
All I did was ask. I said, "What's the problem?" She would not tell me what was wrong. All she did was give me this ticket, start pushing me, pulling on my shirt. She's got no business touching me like that. I don't have to take that from her. Fine, you know, a ticket's one thing, which I do not deserve in this case, but she does not need to be pushing me around.
Okay.
There is no sense in that.
All right, just hang tight here. We'll talk to her.
Just doing my job. That's all.
Your job is not to push
All right,
me
hey,
around.
relax. Just relax a minute. All right, what happened now?
I'm out here writing her ticket right. I had it timed. Everything is right on the ticket. How long she's been here and all. I came out here. I was writing the ticket out, and she comes out of the building and tries to run in the car and just take off.
I did not get in my car.
Didn't even acknowledge my presence.
All right.
That
So
is
you,
legal. She's parked illegally. I am tired of people trying to get over.
She said you pushed her.
I'm giving her the ticket.
Was this necessary?
Maybe, maybe not.
All right, answer my question. Did you push her?
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Did
did.
you touch her first?
I don't remember.
You pushed me first and you know it. I did not touch you. You're pulling on my shirt.
Excuse me. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. There's nothing we can do right now. There's nothing we can settle. Your next step is go in and appeal this ticket. Okay? And we'll go on from there. You just have to go in, report it.
She
and-
deserves
I
this.
do not deserve that ticket, and you know it. You're just bored in your job.
Okay,
and taking it out on me.
are we done now? Okay, there's nothing more we can settle here.
I think she needs a ticket.
We are.
I think you need your job.
I think we need to stop acting like children here. Okay? All right.
So what am I supposed to do with this?
You're gonna take that back to the department and file and wait for her appeal.
So is she gonna get off scot-free?
We don't know yet. We'll deal it from there. This is all we're doing today. All right? Case closed. We're done.
Still need a ticket.
Okay, ma'am, I need to know your name, please.
It's Amy.
Okay,
That's A-M-Y.
Officer 226. We have a parking registration call here. I need you to trace Amy. What's your last name?
It's Kegel. K-E-O-G-E-L.
K-O-E-G-E-O-G-E-L. Okay, have you ever gotten a ticket before, ma'am?
Yes.
How many tickets did you get?
I don't know.
Two?
A couple.
3?
A few. I mean, I don't keep track of these types of things. I'm a student. I've got more important things to worry about than how many
ma'am.
parking tickets I get.
Okay. Okay, we'll be right in then. Okay, ma'am, when you go in, you need to give her the slip that I handed you before, and she'll double check everything. And I think you weren't being all completely honest with me. It seems like you have a parking ticket record a mile long.
I just went in to pay one of them. I can't pay them. I'm a college student.
22 tickets.
I can't pay them all at the same time. You know, I'm sure you went to college. Maybe you went to
Yeah. All
college.
right,
Maybe you
we're
didn't.
done.
You know.
This is yours. Bring it in tomorrow or today. I'll be in tomorrow. We'll double check everything. we're done.
That's fine, but I want to know what's going to be done about her pushing people
We'll
around.
find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow.
Well, okay, whatever. But that is just completely uncalled for and unnecessary. That's not in her job
It's not
description.
my job to say.
Right, but it's not her job.
Okay, I
Push
didn't
me
see,
around.
Okay, I didn't see the beginning of the fight, so I don't know. Okay? Okay. All right, we're done.
Just as long as she knows what's going on too.
Yeah,
You know,
she knows.
just so she knows. Okay.
Yeah, we did a little trace on Amy Cagle here on her parking tickets, and it seems like she's got 22. Seems like she changes the license plate on her car every couple weeks, so she's just really hard to trace, but looks like we got her this time. This is about the 10th incident we've had of a parking attendant getting beat up, and it's just doesn't seem to be an end to it, especially in this lot here. It's really bad. But it's part of the job.
Down in Illinois, we can get 29 headset.
Hi, 10-6-3.
45 to 4.
We've spoken to the owner of the victim's vehicle and gave him the information. I'll be 1019. 005, expect visual 36, MS 4399.
Okay, we just got a call on box 18. We've got a 221 going on here at the lagoon. We want to check it out.
Whoa, come on. Whoa, break it up. Whoa.
Come on.
Stop. No. Stop. Stop.
You needed this? Here you go. This isn't mine anyway.
Can I ask you guys what was going on here?
Purely self-defense, officer. That's all I have to say. Because this gentleman, we're trying to study. He's having an innocent little study break right around here, and he starts scooting us with his water gun. We're stopping what practically. Well, that's just because we overcame in self-defense, completely and totally. We got it back, and we were a little angry. To be perfectly honest, just a little bit angry, and we just needed
Just a little. Just a little.
It was a little bit of payback.
I think it was completely uncalled for on
It was
his part.
perfectly innocent. Nothing happened to him. We just tried to get him as wet as we are.
Obviously, it looks like he's in a lot of pain over there.
Oh no.
He's on the ground.
I don't
Blood
think
coming
so.
out of his mouth. Nothing's wrong.
He was like that before he came.
Yeah.
Before he started
No,
messing
he's
with us.
fine. No, he is really. That's how he looked when he got here, and nothing has happened since then, other than him getting a little bit wet.
All right, well, we're gonna have to get his side of the story, and we'll see what he says. All right?
But okay, officer, you look like an intelligent man, so I'm sure you would never believe the kind of stuff he's probably going to tell you about us, because he's a little angry. I mean, he came after us with his water gun. All we did was fight back, and do you really think he's going to tell you the truth about it? If he was the guilty
You've
one?
heard your side of the story. We gotta get his side of the story also and see what he says. All right? All right. Can you just stand here while we get his side of the story? All right?
Yes,
Thank you.
definitely.
Biff, I think we need to call the medics here. They really kicked his leg up pretty good here, and I think they threw a shoe in the lagoon. Okay, you want to tell us what happened here?
Oh, I'm just walking to a friend's house. I walk by her and she's got this gun here.
Oh,
her gun?
No. I don't think so. Okay.
It's her gun?
Look
It's
at me.
not your gun. I'm asking you a question. Is it your gun or is it her gun? It's not your gun.
Of course it's his.
This is total. He's acting up a storm. This is like Oscar performance here. It's beautiful.
Just let us tell his side of the story.
Okay, fine. All right, finish the dragon. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Really.
Cool. I've had enough.
All right.
Okay,
You
so
couldn't just stop at the gun. You had to start kicking me and everything too. Oh God.
okay, start
Where's
from
my
the beginning.
shoe?
Here.
Where's my
Just
shoe?
settle down. We'll get it. Just start from the beginning. What happened here?
I'm walking to a friend's house, and they start coming over. And they just squirt me and start kicking me and everything.
For no reason. You didn't do
I don't
anything.
know.
You did nothing to provoke the
I
attack.
don't know. I just walked by and it's kind of, I don't know. They hate guys.
All right. Obviously, we've got two very conflicting stories here. All right, looks like the paramedics are here. Let's take them up. Okay, take it slow.
Lying.
Well, we're gonna have to try and find out who's telling the truth.
You're actually taking him to the hospital.
Yes,
You're
we are.
actually,
Yes. Yes, we are.
oh, yeah. He's hurt.
He looks pretty hurt to me. He also looks...
He's a good actor.
I think you're
We've learned
wrong.
this in the last 5 minutes or so, haven't we? The man can really act.
Well,
It's beautiful. Look at him.
we'll find out if he's acting. We're gonna take him to the hospital, and they're gonna check him out.
Oh gosh, poor guy. It's really hurt.
I really think this is a waste of time to take him to the hospital.
Well, we'll
Really?
find out if it's a waste of time. If he is lying, he will be in enough trouble. Yeah, just worry about yourself.
You're not believing him. You cannot be believing him.
Yes, we
Look at
are.
this.
You're gonna have to just worry about yourself.
Great performance. Woo! It was beautiful. We loved it. Encore. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, fine. If you want to believe him, fine.
Well,
Why
there's
don't
no
you take
reason.
some fingerprints on this gun? Because it's his gun.
We're going to do that.
I barely touched the thing.
Well, we're going to see if he has some fingerprints on him.
There's just a little water involved and everybody gets all upset. The same thing would have happened if it was raining. I mean,
Obviously
come on.
looks really hurt.
He was like that when he came up and started bugging us.
Exactly.
I'm sure
Maybe he
was
got in a
with
fight
you.
with the friend he was taking the gun to.
All right. Well, we're going to find out. Okay, we're going to have to take you in. We're going to question you a little more.
Take us in where?
We're going to take you into the station. We're going to question you a little more. See if you guys got the right
You
story.
know, officer, maybe you should
I don't think
so.
Yeah.
They were shooting some other people
Exactly.
too. It wasn't just us. He was coming after some
Right.
other, like the people over there feeding the dogs. They were getting them for a while too.
All right,
It
well,
wasn't
we're going
just
to ask
us.
them.
Okay, I
All
think
right.
maybe you should because
will.
then you'll find out.
Okay, we will.
All right, fine.
All right.
Fine.
Okay, like I said, we're going to take you down. We're going to have to question you more.
Take us out. Can't you just question us here?
No.
Am I going to be a police beat or something? I really hope not because I will be way too humiliated for that.
Well,
For a stupid water fight?
it depends. If he looks, obviously,
He looks
a
fine.
lot. He looks a lot like he's hurt.
I think he came that way
And
though. He really
you
did.
shouldn't really be worrying about police beat. You should just be worrying about whether we're going to be pressing charges or not.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right, thanks a lot. Okay, ladies, let's go. Walk this way. We're going to find out how ridiculous it is.
Can you be a police beat?
We did. Can you listen? There was no place right up there. We have no life anymore. But hey, you're right. Of course, he's a cop.
Settle down.
239. 1028s are down. 1029s on plates only available. 239. 1049. 223 is clear. 1028s come back up in an hour or in another 6 hours. They were not sure. 07.
Hotel 31 at 1037.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hopkins Park, David Nora Victor 466. David Nora Victor 466.
We've got many complaints about a party that's going on at Suburban Estates apartment. That's where we're going to head. We're going to go and check it out. We've actually gotten 3 complaints, and it seems like they're being pretty loud, so we're going to sit there. We may have to break up a party. We're not sure. So that's where we're headed right now. The parties out here, they happen quite often, so...
I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint, 132 in Bush, covers code 3.
As I walked up to the party, you could tell that there was a lot of noise going on. You could tell people are obviously intoxicated. They're jumping around. There's a lot of noise. I tried knocking on the door, but no one answered, so I had to end up knocking with my flashlight. When someone finally did come to the door, it wasn't the resident of the apartment. It was obviously like a party goer. She closed the door on me, so I had to actually like kind of wait, and I waited for a little bit, and I pounded on the door again. And I finally got the resident of the apartment to open up the door, and he was obviously really intoxicated. When he finally did talk to me, he reeked of alcohol. It was kind of a sad sight. He's stumbling everywhere, and he was kind of out of it. He didn't understand what was going on. I don't even think he knew who I was. Throughout the confrontation, he kind of was wobbly. He actually almost fell on me a couple times. Obviously really intoxicated. He tried to get back into the apartment, but I tried to keep him outside so I could talk to him, but it obviously wasn't working. So he did try and go back in, and once he did go back in, a beer can came flying from inside of the party. That's when I decided to go in and break this up, and it had to end right then. When I went in there was a lot of people jumping around. Everyone had a drink in their hand. Everyone was obviously intoxicated. And it pretty much, most of the people had no clue as to what was going on. And then when they finally did realize, they were all in kind of shock that there was an officer standing inside of the apartment.
Yes, I have.
When I started to talk to the people that were at the party, we kind of like got in a bad situation where the resident of the apartment was talking to me and arguing with me, saying that it was my party or something like that. He obviously had no idea as to what was going on. He was obviously really intoxicated. At this point, I tried to get him to line up all of his friends in a line so I could check the IDs to see if they were all of age. And he pretty much was uncooperative at first, but then he finally got all of his friends to line up so I could check the IDs. Once all the people started to line up, it looked like they were all going to be pretty cooperative, and I started with the people all the way on the left, and once I did start checking the IDs, it turns out that they were pretty uncooperative. I started with the young black lady who gave me her ID, and she tried to pass it off as her own ID, but it was obviously not her ID. She gave me the ID of a Caucasian woman, and she insisted that it was her, and when I told her that there was no way this could possibly be her, she told me that it was a hot summer and thought it might be kind of funny or something. I told her to sit down, and once I got finished checking the IDs of other people, I went back to her and I ran her name through the computer. I finally got her to tell me what it was. And it turns out that she was under 21. I'm going to need to have you sit aside, and I'm going to have to talk to you. When I went on to the next young lady to check her ID, she was pretty cooperative. She handed it over. It was her ID. She was under 21. But then she started to give me a hassle about why I was busting her. She seems to think that it was all right for her to be holding the alcohol and that she would get off less. But we did test her, and it turns out that her blood alcohol level was past the point of being legally drunk. There was also a lot of weird things going on at the party.
What's going on? What are you guys doing, man? What's up?
Joe, it looks like you're in a lot of trouble here. First of all, I came here because you were breaking the noise ordinance that we have here. And then I had a beer can thrown at me, and you have many minors drinking at this party that you're having right now. Seems like you're going to be in a lot of trouble. All right, we're going to have to cuff you, and I'm going to have to bring you down. Can you please stand up? All right, get one arm back here. All right. Please walk this way.
initial is SM. Male white, 51670.
1025 406 6th Avenue. 406 6th Avenue. Meet with Maria Mariah.
When you're out in a campus that's out in the middle of cornfields, you never really have too much action. So we just kind of like go through the back roads and we go and look for action. Kind of like this guy. Look at him. He's kind of eating corn, riding his bike. I don't know. So it's just kind of, I don't know. What was that? I have to talk to this guy. Hey, buddy. Let's pull it over a little bit. Pull the bike over.
What do you mean?
Just off the corner cob at me when you're riding. What are you doing?
I didn't see you.
You almost hit me. No, you almost hit me with your corner cob. You could have caused a major accident.
I don't know. What do you want? Why are you pulling me over?
You just threw a corner cob at my car.
Well, is that littering or something?
Yeah, it is.
Well, I didn't even see you.
Well, you shouldn't be throwing it anyways. That's littering. You look kind of out of it. Got any ID on you?
Yeah, I know I do somewhere. It's in here somewhere.
Can you give it to me? What the hell do you think? What is this?
Hey, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Whoa,
Where'd
you just want to
you
settle
run?
down. You just want to settle down.
No, man.
You're caught. You're caught. Settle down.
What'd I do? I didn't do nothing, man.
What'd you run for?
I don't know. It wasn't mine. This isn't my coat. I swear.
What's not mine?
That thing.
You're just going to have to settle down. Why don't you walk with me back to the car?
No way, man. What'd I do?
Why don't you turn on your back?
Oh.
Turn on your stomach right now.
Okay. What'd I do, man?
I don't know, you just tried to run away from me and you had some stuff out of your coat.
So?
You have to put your hands around your back.
No. What are you doing, man? Am I going to jail?
I'll take you in. Let's go.
Where are we going? Where are you taking me, man?
I think I saw him drop something in the corn. So we're going to take a quick search and look for it. What happened with that guy just now is we got the drugs tested, they tested positive, and he's going to be going to jail for a good long time. I got a little cut in the corn, but kind of like the things that you have to do to be a UP. Good.
239, 1049, 223 is clear. 1028 come back up in an hour or in another 6 hours. They were not sure. 07?